We welcome to the show Jaki Graham. So how's it going, Jackie?
Oh, hello everybody. Hello, Chris. Chris, it's been fab, my darling. It's absolutely brilliant. Everybody thinks, I do my little bit of shopping and stuff, and because I come from the Midlands, and people see you around and think, oh, hi, Jackie, have you retired? And, when are you going to bring another album out and so on? And I said, oh, darling, listen, I've been traveling the world. Let me tell you, I haven't stopped. And now with the new album that's out as well, so it's like a lot of promotion and a lot of shows and stuff. So I haven't retired. No, I'm still doing my thing. And if you're fans and know all the things I did in the 80s, this is a little Jackie's sort of grown up now, and my fans have grown with me, and have heard me do some of these things and said, something, you ought to record some of this, and this is what I've done as well. So I've been busy, darling, truly.
Tell us about your new album, Jackie, for Sentimental Reasons.
Oh yeah, it's what triggered that off, Chris? It's just that 2 years ago, 2010, for BBC Big Band approached me, somebody for the BBC Big Band to do Gershwin, and I'm going, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. No, I'm aware of Gershwin. But when I started to research it all, I didn't realize how much of Gershwin I did know. So at that point, doing all research and then refrains and stuff, and it was things that my dad used to whistle when I was growing up and all that sort of thing, So it's all things that brought back a lot of memories to me. And then sort of 6 months later, BBC Big Band again approached me to do Duke Ellington. Well, we did that, and a lot of that I know because I was aware of, Nat King Cole and Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald and all those kind of people, and it's just stuff that I really love. So the intention was to have it as a live album, but there was other things that I thought of that my dad and people that I was growing up with that used to do, and I thought, oh yes, please, I'm going to invest in this. So we got some other songs together, and I thought, this really is a good way for me really to say thank you to everybody that's been on my side and in my corner and looked after us and, motivated me and, impressed me, you know what I mean, as I was growing up as a child. The outshot it is the album, for Sentimental Reasons.
It's different for you, isn't this, being a jazz album? Who are some of your favourite jazz vocalists?
Yeah, because like I said, growing up and obviously and then seeing films and stuff like that. Well, when I was growing, my dad used to be whistling that stuff. But growing up, I was brought up then by my grandmother, and so we had things like reggae in the house. And one uncle was very into jazz, another uncle was into soul, R&B, and that kind of thing. And as I was growing up, was Motown. But there was just something about the jazz side of things that I always used to hear and think, and was really intimidated by. I never thought that I would really get into that sort of genre. Because, when you listen to those singers and their voices are so pure and beautiful and stuff like that. So, jazz, yeah, but jazz is a very big spectrum, I think, as well. So for those people who would normally say, oh no, I'm not a jazz person, I think it's got the elements of it, but with what we've done with it and Wayne, sort of, how he sculpted the songs and everything else, it's got the essence of the jazz, but we just changed little bits and pieces and stuff like that, and put harmonies on things and so on, and it's just my spin on on jazz classics, really, if that's how you're going to call them, jazz, the jazz classics. And as I said, my uncle used to be my eldest uncle, and I was hearing that stuff all the time.
Yeah, there's some great classics.
And just was very impressed by those kind of singers, the Ella Fitzgerald. With her scatting, I haven't, because I'm still learning, still growing. But I used to find that really interesting, the way she was scat, like she does. And people like Sarah Vaughan. Now, Nat King Cole with his very smooth voice. And then his daughter took on that sort of genre of music as well. And her interpretation of it, it's just such a lovely sort of section of music to sort of get into, really. It could be sort of very busy and classic and stuff, and yet it can be very sort of relaxing and soothing too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's good you're doing it, because jazz doesn't always get covered, does it really?
but lyrically, when you think of all those great songs from the 20s and 40s and 50s and that, and mostly you can research it in films and things. They were just so, and yet when I was doing it for the BBC Big Band, they had things, a section of it which they call refrains, which I wasn't aware of. So when I used to hear that section of the song kicking in, I'm thinking, no, I don't know this. I don't know this song. But when the body of the song came in, which is a totally different thing again, I went, oh, I know this. Because when contemporary sort of artists are recording that stuff, they don't do the refrain. They do the bulk of the song, which is what I've done as well, because people wouldn't recognize. But when I did it with the big band, I had to do the refrain. So that was a real education and a learning curve for me.
And with these songs, they're timeless, aren't they?
Oh my gosh. That's what I'm saying, Chris, with the lyrics and everything, and how these songs are structured, and there's real melodies to them, and as I said, and the lyrical contents and things of the times, of the 20s and 50s and stuff. When Billie Holiday was singing some stuff, and a lot of the things I saw in the film Lady Sings the Blues, when Diana Ross sort of depicted her life and stuff. I'm going, I know this song. Oh, I'm aware of that. But they were just such beautiful songs.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm going to play 2 songs off of your great new album. Which 2 would you like me to play?
Oh, bless your heart, darling. Oh, well, I remember going to see Billie Holiday's Lady Sings the Blues with Diana Ross, and things like Good Morning Heartache, things like that that I recorded. So that I think that might be a nice one for you to have a listen to.
Okay, sure, I'll play that one. And what other track would you like?
We've done a little spin on things like Summertime, and there's things like God Bless the Child in there as well. I've also done, I Only Have Eyes for You and Unforgettable and things like that. So that I'm going to let you choose what you think from that one.
Me choose.
You're have a listen and see what you think.
Let's have Unforgettable.
Thank you, darling.
No worries. Your long-awaited autobiography is due to be published in January. What can you tell us about it?
Oh, yes. For years, once I came on the scene and everything and started, because initially I came in on the scene thinking, maybe I'll be a one-hit wonder, but because I've always gigged, and I came on the scene and never said, oh, this is an overnight success. But I had been working, and gigging and doing things like for a good 10 years before being spotted. So I'd like to think I did my apprenticeship. So I came on thinking, coming into the charts and doing Top of the Pops and all that kind of thing. I might only be here for a little while, so I'm going to make the most of it, embrace it all, enjoy it and so on. But there, by the grace of God, that I had some great songs given to me, and they've been a backdrop to people's lives, and for me, they've been, a real eye-opener, because I've been able to travel the world, meet lots of people and do lots of things and all sorts of, for the gift of the voice that I've been given and the songs that set me up. So the fact that, all these, and I'm making memories. People say sometimes, do you ever get bored with singing those songs? I go, no, darling. But no way, because people's faces just light up when I'm doing things. So I get a kick out of everybody getting a kick out of me. So now that I've sort of, I did something for the BBC Big Band, like I mentioned, and that sort of, with people saying to me, I like that stuff from you, Jackie. Why don't you do more of that? And it's a genre of music that I really do like. So this is the result. And it really was inspired, by having that opportunity to do the Gershwin and the Duke Ellington with the BBC Big Band, and then bringing back memories, evoking memories of my childhood growing up when my dad was whistling and humming and singing those kind of songs too. And good friends of ours that were, I really love your voice doing that sort of thing. So really, this is what it's all about. It's a little memory lane for me, as from my childhood growing up.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to the album. Sentimental Reasons is out on the 15th of October. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I hope you like it, darling. It is another side of Jackie. So, I hope that the fans embrace it and like that. But I'm still recording, still doing stuff. But this is my latest project, and I hope everybody likes it.
I'm sure they will. Have you got anything else in the pipeline?
Well, I'm going to get a star from my hometown in Birmingham, a star on Broad Street. So, for maybe not lifetime achievements and stuff like that, but being they call me a star, you see, and I find that very hard to call myself a star. But basically, this is what I thought. I'm being presented with this star on the Broad Street in Birmingham, where anybody who comes into town and everything walks along Broad Street, and there's all the sort of Birmingham Midlands talent that have done well and all the rest of it. We're all like the Hollywood Walk of So I'm going to be one of those.
You must be very proud of that.
Oh my gosh, baby, Chris, just pinch. I keep saying pinch him. Is this for real? It's you go through life, you do your thing, and people people have been so good to me, darling. And fans have been so loving towards me as well. And that's why I enjoy doing what I do. And like I said, I get a kick out of people getting a kick out of me, and people just lift my spirits. But the fact that I can go and do what I got to do, and like I said, with the gift of the voice. And make somebody smile somewhere, make somebody happy for the voice, because music is international. Whether you understand the language or not, music can touch everybody, and I'm so grateful that people are acknowledging that, and my hometown have acknowledged me with that, and I'm so proud, darling.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right then, Jackie. Thanks a lot.
All right, baby boy. God bless, darling. Bye.